Africa is Bakkie country, we all know that. The popularity of double cabs that have become family cars, that's all very popular. But there's still a very big market for your single cab, workhorse, basic Bakkie. Well, welcome to the JMC boarding. Chinese built, yes, but JMC, standing for Jiangling Motor Corporation, has been around in South Africa for a couple of years now, and you can see it's a pretty tough, robust, 1-ton Bakkie, nice sized bucket at the back over here, 220 millimeters of ground clearance on this particular version. And I say this particular version, it's the Euro 2 version, meaning engine wise, it actually has the Cummins 2.8 litre 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine. Euro 2 spec means that you're looking at emissions controls, you're looking at catalysts, etc. This is minus some of those, so it puts out 83 kilowatts and 235 newton meters of torque. I tested the Euro 4 version about a year ago, which puts out a bit more power, but I think with all the extra bits added to it, this one actually feels a little bit more powerful. And you can check it out and you can see that being a typical Bakkie, well, it's very much Bakkie related, isn't it? And you've got 15-inch wheels on it, comes standard even with alloys, believe it or not. So it's got nice, neat lines. It looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty neat. You can see I've taken it through a bit of dirt and mud along the way. That's why maybe it's a little bit dirty right now. But other than that, yes, it's a single cab Bakkie, isn't it? Let's check it out on the inside now as well. The cab of the JMC boarding is an interesting place. You can see you've got 2 bucket seats over here. So it's not your standard Bakkie with a bench seat for 3. Cloth covered, so nice and comfortable. You've got even your storage area over here in the center, and it's a 2-tier as well, which is a pretty neat feature. And you just flip that and you can see you've got over there as well. So it's very neat and nicely done. You've got in the center console over here, you've got your touch screen facility, which you can see over here. It does allow for an SD card, so I'm pretty sure you can even go to navigation if you wanted to, but otherwise you can see it does have all the normal features of a USB and of a touchscreen facility, so that's a nice feature as well. Would be lovely if they added a reverse camera, which I always would do like with Bakkies, etc. Nice effective air conditioning here as well, and of course your 5-speed manual gearbox. But now let's just check out a few features once I'm behind the wheel of the JMC boarding. From the driver's seat, this is the view you have of the dashboard. It's pretty plain, it's pretty simple, but it doesn't matter, does it? It gives you what you need. You can see I've done 474.5 kilometers on this test so far. The tank is 53 liters and I'm still showing just under quarter. So that's not bad economy. I don't have the facility to measure exact fuel economy with test vehicles, but I think it gives you a good idea. Another feature you do have over here is electric windows for the 2 doors, and you also have a central locking button over there, and to lock the windows as well if you want over there. So it's got a lot of nice features. Something else that kind of almost caught me by surprise along the way when I looked at it is, believe it or not, it still has a manual choke. Haven't seen one of those on a vehicle for quite a while. Didn't need it at all during the test, but it's there, let me put it that way. So again, just pretty interesting. One of the features of this vehicle, and I'm going to have to say it's a feature that doesn't really make me terribly happy or appeal to me, is listen to this. And I've got to tell you, this has got to be one of the noisiest diesel engines I've come across in a long time. This Cummins engine, I mentioned it pulls well, it really gives good performance, but oh boy, to listen to this all the time. And I also picked up, and I hope it's only on this particular vehicle, quite a lot of wind whistle on a freeway from the driver's door. I think it could just be an issue with the seals on the door over here, but it was a little bit noisy. But I'm being very picky over here because 184,000 Rand for the luxury version of this vehicle, which is what we're in now, which means it has the screen, it has the air conditioning, it has a few other features, at 184,000 Rand, remembering that if you're VAT registered, you can claim the VAT back as well on that. So boy, that's a good feature as well. It really is in the ballpark. It really is competitive. And in fact, JMC right now, and remembering that this video is being shot in the middle of March 2018, are offering a limited period 15,000 Rand cashback discount on these vehicles as well. So you're actually looking at 170,000 Rand for this vehicle right now. That also includes a 3-year, 100,000 kilometer warranty. Having spent a week with this vehicle, all I can tell you is that if you're looking for a really basic workhorse single cab bakkie that will carry your load, that will do your duty, that is pretty economical to run and will do the job for you, check this one out. You'd be doing yourself a big favor. I think it's worth looking at. For Motor Matters, I'm Eleanor, and I'll see you next time.